Mini VR46 Ducati. I'm not so sure that Marco Bezzecchi will be happy to share his data with this man on Ducati
with him
next year, but another high-profile team manager who is 0% surprised about the pace of this man, Marc Marquez. As we build up to sort of what the last hour and 15 minutes or so on this Valencia test, I've just got this feeling as the sun shines overhead that there's going to be parts of this last hour, Lewis, that are going to feel like a Q2 on Saturday morning. Soft tyres, time attacks getting thrown at it. Who can just strike a psychological blow going into the winter break?
Well, Maverick Vinales just gave it a good go. He's just improved to second place now and split the Marquez brothers, the Grassini teammates. He's done a 1:29.467. So Maverick Vinales, who's often the star of winter testing, as we mentioned earlier on, is now up into second place. So it's Ducati, Aprilia, Ducati, Aprilia, Ducati, Ducati, the top six at the moment, which I'm sure will please that man. Gigi Dall'Igna, Joan Mir seventh on the first of the Hondas, Augusto Fernandez first of the Pira Mobility Group machines, the RC16 for the Gas Factory Racing Tech 3 squad in 8th. Enea Bastianini is 9th from Jorge Martin in 10th, and the first of the two Yamahas is Fabio Quartararo, who's got a 1:30.214. 7/10 off the pace in 11th. His teammate Alex Rins has kept his mileage to a minimum this afternoon. He's just on the 30.
We'll get you back, don't worry. We don't forget Honda's new aero blocking out our view of a Joan Mir lap around the Ricardo Tormo circuit, as that's lap 44 in the books now for Marc Marquez, and he runs in wide through the first corner. So Marquez, Vinales, Alex Marquez, Ralph Fernandez, Bezzecchi, Bagnaia, the top six riders, all six of them in the 129s. Just for a quick reference, Marquez is 1:29.460. That is half a second away from Vinales' all-time lap record, set in that sensational Q2 lap time here last weekend. Marquez's qualifying time, his fastest in Q2 on Super Saturday, was a 1:29.275. So in time attack mode on the factory Honda 3 or 4 days ago, he was only a couple of tenths faster than what he's been so far today on the Ducati.
Marc Marquez running on there at turn number 1. We haven't seen the customary Marc Marquez saves today. I guess he might feel he's on a motorcycle now where he doesn't need to pull off those kind of saves, because he's able to ride up to the limit and not past it, which he had to on many occasions on board the Honda. His now teammate Alex Marquez spoke last winter that from jumping off the Honda to the Ducati as he did, if there was a snap coming, he knew it was coming, rather than the Honda, which would sometimes catch you a little bit by surprise. So Marc Marquez is in that luxurious position now.
What a radically different and improved, much improved Repsol Honda, and it didn't come. He packed up early, didn't he? He was really frustrated. He said, no, you can park that one.
We'll not win the championship with this bike.
Didn't he say, yeah, you will not win the World Championship with this bike? And then he had to share a car back home with younger brother Alex, who just had a very successful Ducati debut. And you wonder even back then whether there was just a few early sort of sowing the seed of doubt in Marc's mind, listening to the comments of Alex going, hey mate, you got no chance on that Honda fighting these guys on the Ducati. Back with Marquez, that's going to be the 4th, 5th, 6th time over the last couple of hours or so where he's been super rapid in the third sector. Another best T1 for the number 93. Been a pretty good T2 as well, as now he flicks to the goalie. It's going to be another best time coming in from the Spanish rider. We track him over the line now, and it is lap 46 of 46 is a 1:29.424. They can just about sort of contain the smiles, can't they? The sort of how happy you are inside Grassini Racing. Now then, Fabio Quartararo mentioned over the course of the weekend that this was a huge day for Yamaha in terms of their prep for 2024 after what's been their first winless season in MotoGP for 20 years. They've come with an array of new parts. More to come, of course, when we resume testing in Sepang in February. How's it been going down the factory Yamaha, guys? I'd like to say Maya Merigali joined Simon to tell us.
You're right, Yamaha have brought a lot of parts to this test that are visible, and I'm sure more that aren't. Mayo, can you run through for us what your 3 riders, you know, with Carl, your 2 factory riders, are working on today?
Yeah, okay. Mainly I will talk about Fabio, that he has more work on his schedule, and basically we divided the bike or the job in three. One is the early bike. It's really our load every lap, because the wind change every lap, and it's really a lot about also the feeling of the rider. Then we did, now Fabio is evaluating the new chassis, and we are just waiting for his first feedback. And about the engine, yeah, we saw that when we switch from the current one to the new one, we gain a couple of kilometers per hour, and it's okay. It's just and really important for us to try to gather information in all these sectors, because there is nothing decided yet. So
Speed, acceleration, but also the delivery, you know, to look after that rear tire. And was there no negative from anyone?
no, so far no. The problem is we don't know if it is because of the wind, maybe the dust of the wind, or maybe because yesterday they ride with Pirelli, but the tire degradation that we are having today is definitely worse compared to the entire weekend. So we don't know the others if they are facing the same problem, but it's really strange, because during the weekend we never had this kind of tire degradation, mainly on the rear.
We just saw Alex Rins head out. Oh, there goes Fabio, yeah, on another bike now. I just saw Alex Rins head out for the first time, I believe. I didn't see him earlier, with the new configuration, like exhaust, aero, etc.
The chassis, because we only have one, and for us it was really important for him to get used on our bike, and also we try to, you know, to get the first feeling after the first few laps, because then they get used, and we ask some difference between and see you in Sepang.
We will see you in Sepang, Mayo. No question about that. Thanks, Simon. Thanks to Maya Merigali then. So plenty of new parts and new components for Fabio Quartararo, certainly to evaluate. Fabio at the moment 12th with a 1:30.214. Maverick Vinales' gate crashing the party, isn't he? He's just taken over at the top of the timesheets with a 1:29.253.